Hi, I'm Kenneth WAJDA, and today's photo talk is about photo assignments. A lot of times we're looking for things to photograph, and we love to use our cameras, we love to take our cameras with us, but we don't know always what to shoot. And it would be great if you had an editor telling you, hey, I need a photograph of this, go shoot it. But if you're not working for an editorial newspaper, magazine, if you don't have an assignment, maybe we could create some here. So on a weekly to bi-weekly basis, I'm going to post a video asking for content. And in that content, in the comments section, you can put a link to a photograph, and I'll talk about it with you, and others can talk about it with you too. So it's sort of a review, not completely a critique, but more of a sharing, a place to share some photographs, but they'll be on a theme for each week. So a few years ago in my town, I started a community photo assignment. And it was based on, there was a singer named Ben Folds who talked about how when he was writing songs, he and several other famous songwriters had a club where they had to deliver a song every week by, say, Saturday night. They had to write a song and deliver it by Saturday night in order to stay in the club. And it was okay if you didn't, but you would be out of the club. And he didn't want to be out of the club. And he'd say Saturday night at 9 o'clock, he's writing a song just because he wants to stay in the club. And deadlines, I'm a big fan of, deadlines make it happen. So we'll have deadlines, and after a certain point, I won't respond to any more photographs. So if you want to get a review, you want to talk about the photographs, my comments will only happen for 1 week after the video is posted. So whatever time it posts, 1 week from that time, I will no longer be reviewing any of the photographs. And that way it gives us all incentive to get our photographs in. In a sense, if you don't get it in by then, you didn't make the assignment. So let's use that as a deadline. And so I did it locally with this Facebook group that was a private group for the photographers who joined, and they knew that if they didn't get the photograph in, they would be out of the group. And since it's private, they wouldn't be able to see what else was in there. So it was a great motivator for a lot of people, and it's still running, and it's the kind of thing you could set up with photographer friends of your own, or neighborhood photographers that you know, or citywide photographers that you know. But it's a great way to share photographs on a simple theme. So for the very first photo assignment, and the goal is you have to shoot it between now and the next week. So once this posts, by next week at this time, you have to post your photograph. And the photograph assignment for the very first assignment is a self-portrait. Because we want to meet you. We want to see who else is watching the videos, who else is engaged with our blog, and let's meet each other. So our first assignment, which is due 1 week from 8 o'clock this morning, Mountain Time, let's post a self-portrait so we can meet each other. We'll talk about how you went about creating your self-portrait, what you used, how you were inspired to do it. It could be any type. There's no requirements other than making your deadline. Thanks. I look forward to seeing your photos, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.